Next, Wisconsin entrepreneurs pitch their businesses to local moguls. They will compete for $30,000 in cash and awards to help scale up their business. These are the moguls. Jerry Gendusa is the founder of Blue Leadership, a company focused on making the world a better place, one leader at a time. He is also the founder of Breakthrough, a network of world-changing companies focused on improving lives and untapping human potential. If you've heard one call, that's all. You know David Gruber, founder and CEO of Gruber Law Offices. The Gruber family proudly supports organizations and charitable causes throughout Wisconsin. Gail Klappa is the chairman of WEC Energy Group and co-chair of the Milwaukee 7. In 2023, he was inducted into the Wisconsin Business Hall of Fame. Harris Turer is the CEO of the Milwaukee Admirals. He is committed to making Milwaukee a better place in which to live and work through his support of numerous charities. Jamie Andrzejewski is the founder of Nourish, an all-natural brand of wellness products for the body, mind, and home. This is Project Pitch It.
Hello, moguls. Hi.
Hello.
I'm Therese Merkel. I'm the owner of Tricky Foods, which is a cheese and charcuterie shop, a wine bar, and an event space that can hold up to 50 people in Madison, Wisconsin. Now, I want to take you guys back to 2020. I know that was kind of like the worst year of all of our lives, but that was one of the best years of mine. It was the year that I decided to quit my corporate IT project management job, and a couple weeks later, the pandemic happened. So I was like, crap. I just quit my super stable job. I'm unemployed. I have done nothing with my life. So I said, I'm gonna do my deepest passion, and that's food. So I saw a trend in other states, cheese and charcuterie boards. It kind of blew up in 2020. And I thought, no one's doing this in Madison, like I want to be doing it here. I started with a small quarantine cup, people call this a quarantine cup, back in the day, and then a small box. And then I gradually started getting into bigger boxes as the demand grew, and now one of our most popular sizes is the party platter. So we've also expanded even more by doing grazing tables. So this is a longer form charcuterie board. We can feed hundreds and hundreds. I mean, we've done 400 as our max so far, but I'm just waiting for an inquiry for like 1,000 to come through because I'm ready for it. We also do virtual workshops on how to build boards. We do in-person workshops. After 3.5 years of doing this, mostly by myself in a shared commercial kitchen space, I was able to expand to my own brick and mortar, which is the biggest accomplishment to this date. So we turned it into our own commercial kitchen space that we can use whenever we want. We also turn it into a wine, beer, non-alcoholic bar, and an event space with a patio that can hold up to 50 people. As the business has grown, so has the team. So it's myself and 9 employees. And my biggest dream with the business is to keep expanding it. I really do feel like we cracked the code on processes and repeatable things that we can make into a franchisable business. So it's the cheese state. So it makes sense that a business like Tricky Foods could expand into multiple cities and multiple states. So if you guys love cheese as much as I do, you'll know how exciting this business is and how exciting it is to be able to share Wisconsin cheese with people in the state and beyond. Then we're gonna actually try some cheese, you guys. So I can't just talk about cheese and charcuterie boards without us actually trying some. So everyone has a present in front of them. I'm gonna put this here as some inspiration. Feel free to put it on. I know you guys are thinking about it. So in front of you guys here, this is our I Love You box. So I created this box in 2020 as a way to let someone know that you're thinking about them and care about them even if you can't be with them. We've sold thousands and thousands of boxes just like this. So go ahead, crack them open. They're supposed to feel like a present. It's supposed to be fun. Now, I need to tell you guys what's in the box, okay? So a couple of things. You all have my very favorite Wisconsin cheese, which is Sartori Merlot, okay? It's a Parmesan white cheddar mix soaked in Merlot wine. That is my favorite. You also have Potter's crackers. So those are made in Madison. You have local honey or jam.
And you've got a great chocolate.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Right for the chocolate.
I love that chocolate. But yeah, so we have fresh fruit, dried fruit, pickles, olives. It's a whole experience.
You've done a remarkable job in a short period of time of creating lots of different revenue streams. Which one is the most successful today? And in the future, what would that change or would it be the same?
Oh, it's gonna change. The day we got the brick and mortar, everything changed. I mean, the revenue streams, but also my expenses and everything and beyond. So in the past, it's been grazing tables, which is incredible because we didn't have any in 2020. but that is by far the biggest. And I think the biggest challenge was making that repeatable and not having food waste.
Okay.
That is super scalable. That's the biggest thing we do with revenue. Future-wise, with our space, we had all this awesome space. We made it super cute. Having it as a rental space for small groups, like I said, 30 to 50 people, that's really good for baby bridal corporate. And I mean, that's just money straight to the bank. Because like, I don't make the boards anymore, and that allows me to work on the business instead of in it. So that is like, that's the code that I cracked.
You sell yourself very well. You're very enthusiastic, you're very confident in a good way, and you sell your business very well.
David's making a great point. You are probably the very best ambassador for your concept that you could ever find. So how can we help you best?
Thank you for asking. So I am constantly looking for mentorship. I've used so many of the free resources in Madison, being by UW, but I'm constantly looking for new ideas and so on. And then secondly, from a financial point of view, being in Wisconsin, with winter being 12 months out of the year, give or take. I'm not even joking, you know that. But we have our beautiful patio, and so it was popping off during the summer with people sitting outside. But with it getting colder, I really want to have those igloos outside. They're like globes, they're rentable by the hour. You rent them for, say, $100 per every 2 hours. I've already calculated, they're definitely worth the investment, and that will cost around $9,000 to do that whole thing.
Super.
Well, perfect.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Thank you,
Best
I
of luck.
appreciate it.
My name is Naisha Stone, founder and public relations director. So at Carvin & Stone, we're a news company and marketing agency. And at the simplest, we only report on positive news. So people are like, what does that mean? We're a team of journalists and media professionals, and we cover positive news. So health, education, music, entertainment. It really gave us a lot of credibility back then and really helped support news companies, which really don't get a lot of support, especially local independent. So to be able to go on, TV and show other news startups that like there is funding out there, I think what, Project Pitch It is really setting the standard for, where funding should be going. And I just want to say thank you so much to Project Pitch It.
Next, a line of cuddly products that both educate and inspire. Later, a new way for wheelchair users to gain mobility.
Every time I step onto the UWM campus, I see the innovation, and it reminds me of how UWM helped launch my career.
We're proud to give all UWM students, in any major, the mentors, tools, and opportunities to be successful. In the same way, the entrepreneurial spirit made Jerry successful.
I truly believe UWM and the Lubar Entrepreneurship Center are the best places to get your start.
So visit UWM today to see for yourself.
You've got this. Your big moment on their big day. The dress? Another one you'll never wear. Gift? Practical. Yeah, you've got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with early pay on direct deposits. So when you get invited to your third destination wedding in as many months, we'll be there with you.
When we first met Todd, we thought Jen was kidding.
You've got this with Associated Bank.
Hi, moguls.
Hello.
Hi.
So you've met people from all walks of life, but I'm certain that you've never met a doctor that sells organs on the internet. And I'm a family medicine doctor and the brains behind Nerdbugs. Nerdbugs is a health education company, and we create adorable anatomical plush toys that are both educational and endearing. Once upon a time, when I was in medical school, I would often see hospitalized and post-surgical patients being gifted flowers and generic teddy bears that would be so quickly tossed aside and discarded. They shouted mediocrity, and I knew my patients deserved better. And so when I couldn't find anything that could be a good fit for patients, I decided to create it myself. And thus, Nerdbugs were born. But we're not just any old toy company. We use our plushies to have conversations about medical and mental health. We help people understand their bodies in a fun way. David, Have you ever tried to explain to a child where babies come from?
I believe I deferred and delegated to my wife on the majority of that, but I've tried.
Well, I have, and let me just tell you, it needed more than just a doctor's note. Nerdbugs is where the magic of Disney meets the wisdom of Bill Nye the Science Guy. We've spun science into snuggles and hugs into hope with our cuddly anatomical organs. Since our heartbeat moment in 2018, we've grown from 5 plushies to about 20. We're dreaming of an animated series and writing a children's book. But despite all of the incredible growth and accolades, the most amazing part of this journey has been the 70,000 people that we have impacted in the last 5 years. We're not just a brand, we're a movement. We're here with a dream, and you guys might just have the right prescription. If you've got connections in the healthcare or education spaces, your prescription might just be what we need.
Well done.
That's great. If you could bring a smile to a kid's face for 5 minutes in a children's hospital or any sort of hospital, for the parents, if the parents see the child smiling and comfortable, it's quite the investment.
I'm really glad that you brought that up.
Where are you selling these and what do your sales look like?
So predominantly, I've been selling direct to consumer for the last 5 years.
This on a website? Or?
Just on our website. Our website is now integrated with, we've gotten retail partners such as 1-800-Flowers.com, Macy's.com, and currently we're also onboarding with Target.com. But it will still be an e-commerce model. We're looking at retail expansion because we have gotten interest, but I'm really hoping that we can get these into like hospital gift shops and educational facilities and even partnerships with hospitals.
You left your job as a doctor, which usually provides a good living for somebody. Yeah. Are you able to make a living right now off of this?
Yes, so I grew Nerdbugs from 0 to multi-6 figures in the last 5 years, and there's incredible promise to scale even beyond that, especially with the B2B partnerships.
The retail cost of those is?
$30.95.
Very good.
Which is very reasonable.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Really neat.
Yes, appreciate it.
Next, this entrepreneur has invented a way to quickly turn a manual wheelchair into a powered one. From ambitious homegrown startups to Fortune 500 heavyweights, businesses across southeastern Wisconsin find value as members of the Metropolitan Milwaukee Association of Commerce. From our founding in 1861 to taking on the challenges of today, we work to advocate for our business community. Any business, any size, any industry, you'll have the support it takes to thrive with our unmatched initiatives, programs, and services. Visit MMAC.org to learn more.
UW-Milwaukee was my first choice because it has one of the top-ranked film programs in the world.
Because it has the largest nursing program in Wisconsin.
Because I knew I'd get great internships.
I came to UWM to be a part of America's only school of freshwater sciences.
Because here, it felt like home.
Because I love the city of Milwaukee and I want to build a career here.
I wanted to be an entrepreneur and UWM was my first choice. Make it yours.
Hello moguls, my name is Troy Tesmer and I'm co-founder of Soul Mobility. It's a privilege to be here today and share with you PowerFlex, our innovation that will empower wheelchair users across the globe to live their best life. For a manual user, maneuvering the various terrains of our environment can be challenging. My co-founder, pictured here, Todd, is a quadriplegic and he's been pushing for over 30 years. Todd and I have been friends for over 16 years. He understands, and I've personally witnessed the pride and independence he has from pushing. But like 70% of all wheelchair users, the toll and stress on his body are real. Fortunately, thanks to PowerFlex, users now have a power assist option that can transform a manual chair into a power chair in under 30 seconds with no tools. PowerFlex is a game changer, giving you the freedom to explore the world without limitations. And if you mind, I'll do a quick demo.
Yes,
please. For sure.
So this is a standard manual chair that an active user would have. They have quick release wheels on them that simply come off. And it allows the chair to simply drop into axle receivers that have quick release pins on them that snap into place. And now you're a full power chair. So as quick as that, you can go from manual to power. And then with the back here, we have a manual tilt that also lets you pressure relieve. So throughout the day, you can kick back, get a little pressure off your body.
Are you at the prototype stage or are you into production yet?
We're in product validation. So we currently have a unit going through certification to the industry standards. It'll then go into a 510K Class 2 medical as a FDA medical device.
Do you have any IP around the product today?
It is patented. So it's patented in 2 areas. One is the connection point through the axle, which is really critical to maintaining your center of gravity, as well as being able to operate like a standard manual chair to get over thresholds. The second is the manual tilt, which allows you to pressure relieve, which you can't do in a manual chair, and in a power chair, it's a $10,000 power add-on.
Once you get to market, what would this cost?
Right now, we're estimating at about $7,500 to $7,900 retail.
And how does that compare?
A power chair is going to start at about $6,500 for just the base, to go out the door typically between $15,000 and $25,000 for a power chair.
You can tell that your whole heart is behind this, and this is a passion.
It
this
is
passion work for you. Tell us some of the things that you're really proud of.
I'd say most proud is we've taken this from where it was 2 years ago to a fully ready for design manufacturing through my background of design for manufacturing and quality.
Independence is a good thing, huh?
It is, and being in Todd's life, I learn every single day I'm with him, and I'm amazed at what it takes to get through a day. And we have a really good friend, Chad, that's a quadriplegic as well, and he fought using this for 6 months. It sat in the corner, and he finally clicked into it, because there's a big pride from going from pushing to power. And he was missing his kids' tennis tournaments. He's now living his best life. And he tells me daily when I talk to him, he's like, this is the best thing ever. I can't wait until you guys get it on the market.
That's just amazing. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Great job.
Appreciate the time. Have a great day.
Outstanding, thank you.
Next, the moguls discuss the pitches and decide what award will best help the entrepreneurs.
Wendy Bauman, President and Chief Visionary Officer for WIBIC. WIBIC is a proud partner of Project Pitch It. We serve entrepreneurs throughout Wisconsin and have referred many of them to Project Pitch It. If you're an entrepreneur and ready to work hard to fulfill your vision, WIBIC is there for you too.
Now, the moguls decide which award will best help the entrepreneurs. The Peg Ann and David Gruber Project Pitch It Award is $10,000 in cash. The Jerry Gendusa UW-Milwaukee Award includes $5,000 in cash, plus mentoring from Jerry's breakthrough family of companies to help scale up. The We Energies Milwaukee Admirals Award is $1,500 in cash, plus mentoring and a business assessment from the experts.
Today we're looking at 3 different entrepreneurs. Let's start with Therese from Tricky Foods. She's grown this business really fast. She's got a lot of passion. What are some of your thoughts as she scales as to which direction she could scale?
I think she's first got to take what she has and grow the revenues at each spot. I think there's great potential there, and then once she gets that, I think then she'll really, as she was talking about earlier, she understands her business. I think once she really gets it down, it's going to continue to take off.
Marketing, distribution channels. David, you know a thing about bootstrapping. You once told me a story. You started this business right out of law school, but like just grit, hard work, being resourceful. She definitely has that.
What I got out of her very quickly is she seems to be authentic.
Yeah.
I think that's an overused phrase. She seems to really get it.
For sure. She talked about igloos as another revenue stream, just like that, and needing cash for igloos, and I thought that was a really good comment. Let's talk about Nerd Bugs. She's already, from what I heard, has sold 70,000 units. It's a 6-digit company. She's gone full-time just within the last year. She's really, really onto something here.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of potential for this business because, as she was talking about, getting into hospitals, actually purchase them and be able to give them out to their patients. She seems to have something for whatever might be afflicting you. So I think there's a lot of potential.
It's amazing, Gail. You know, even Children's of Wisconsin, they have the Herma Heart Center, and then it gets into mental behavioral health as well as you have the stress.
And I do know just from our interaction with Children's, they not only focus on the child and the ailment or what has to be done medically, but they also spend a lot of time in terms of the mental approach. One thing I thought about is not just, as you said, not just the shops, not just the visitor shops, but there are, as you know, multiple very large healthcare systems in the US. And if we could connect her with a couple of those systems, that might open up a tremendous market.
And it makes you laugh, it makes you giggle a little bit.
I can't imagine why a healthcare system would spend 2 seconds thinking that they could say no to something like this if they approach the right person.
And it sounds like she's gone primarily D2C, direct to consumer, and there are so many untapped possibilities here for her.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about Soul Mobility. What an amazing company. When he talks about going down this regulatory path, that's a very stringent path.
Well, he's got to get the approval first. And then once they do, I would assume this thing would take off among people, as he said, who are active users. They wanted the mobility, and this just helps them. I think this is an amazing product.
Good point, Harris. I think for those who would like to be more active, but based on their current status and the current chair, what's available, they may not feel as confident.
Harris, I agree with you. This could be a game changer.
Great company.
Yes.
Yes.
Next, the Moguls present cash and awards to the entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneurs fuel our job market, economy, and community growth.
Project Pitch It has helped create over 440 jobs. Nearly $4 million of in-kind and cash donations have been invested, and there has been a 550% increase in revenue to our entrepreneurs. This passion, this drive, and hard work truly inspires all of us.
We are just absolutely blown away with the compassion, the heart, the passion, and the business sense that you have. And we are so proud and honored to give to you one of my mentors, Jerry Jandusa, and Breakthrough Strategies Award. Also, it is with the UWM team, and we're doing a little bit something different. We were so inspired by all of you that we're breaking things up. And so you are getting $5,500 in cash.
Awesome.
And then we are also doing some coaching and mentoring and making some introductions. Jerry knows so many different connections, and
be careful, Jerry knows people. Jerry knows people.
This entire Project Pitch It team knows people, and we just really want to help you take that next step forward. So congratulations.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to networking and meeting people.
Doctor, thank you so much for coming today. We were all impressed by the story you're trying to tell. And because of that, and because of how much passion you have for your business, we're going to award you the We Energies Milwaukee Admirals Award for $5,500. We hope this will help you go to the next level. I know people that hopefully can help you. This guy, Jerry, he knows lots and lots of people.
He knows people.
More than any of us do. But we hope that we'll be able to help you take your business to the next level. We are so impressed.
Thank you so much. I cannot tell you how much this means to me. Like, meeting all of you and knowing that you guys are wanting to make this impact on our community is just incredible.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's very nice. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Well, Therese, the face of Tricky Food,
Yes.
congratulations. You are a tremendous leader. You have tremendous vision. You've carried out a great part of your dream already. We're going to award you $5,500 in cash, plus mentoring. My best advice is keep doing everything you're doing. You may have to spread yourself a little too thin in the short term, but it's going to be worth it. I think you're going to reach and fulfill all your dreams. And if not, Jerry knows a lot of people, so maybe he can help you.
So I've been told.
He knows a guy.
So good luck.
Thank you.
And keep it up.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
When I think of entrepreneurialism, I think of passion, purpose, grit, hustle. You three have it. A lot of people don't necessarily have that. You really make Wisconsin proud. Congratulations.
To learn more about the entrepreneurs and their businesses, check out our website at projectpitchit.com and follow us on social media.